What's going on, everybody? Wilson here, your spiritual hype man, and I hope you're having a great day. I hope you're kicking ass and crushing it. And once again, I want to say thank you guys for listening and sharing and being awesome and being amazing. And keep sending some messages, man. Keep sending your messages and even topics. You want to talk about something? I think that one of the things that we want to do moving forward, like at some point, right? I don't want to. I don't want to rush it either, but at some point we'll definitely have other people on the show. We'll interview, even talk about some of the things that they may be going through and how they coped with it or how they made changes. Going through changes. No, never mind. I'll play the song at the end of this episode. But I would say, I don't want to say but, I would say and. A couple things, I guess, for today I want to talk about, or just one short one. So I think these next couple of ones are just going to be short. Really, the idea or the thought is wasted energy. Okay, so I feel like obviously the whole logical reasoning of energy can't be created or destroyed, but it can be converted, right? So the thought is like, one, when we allow ourselves to be in these emotional states, and I'm still working on it, right? Still working on the Jedi Mind Masterness degree. But when we're in these emotional high energy or high emotional states, there's the body is using energy, right, and converting it into something. So if these emotional states that we can't control within our own brain or within our own thoughts, right? And that's where meditation and breathwork comes in, and just being able to like, wait, take a step back, hold on. I feel like those moments, there are sometimes moments that you're wasting energy, or it's like a loss of energy, or you're not just mentally, but like your entire body physically, like your biology and all that stuff, breaking that stuff down. It's like you've drained energy because you're in this high emotional state that you can be saving for later, right? So I feel like I read or I listened to some book before, some other, I'd have to reread it or something like that. But the thought is like to be in this certain wavelength or status of level where your emotional frequency isn't super high or really super low, but like in this flow state. And that is when your body's like at its best form of like, I guess optimal energy use, and feeling, etc., which could lead to like longevity of, the self. So really the thought, and again, it'll be a short one today, is just maybe giving yourself some time and writing down or reflecting back on when are those times that I've let the emotional state, waste energy, where I could either conserve it or convert it into, a negative more into a positive, and then maybe even trying to get you to lower your state of emotion so that way, both your mental and emotional and physical self like are aligned, are in that flow state. So yeah, that's that one. This one's a little short, but I appreciate you guys. Keep crushing it. Or should I keep going? I think I'm going to keep going a little bit. So that's one, right? That's one thing that I think we can think about and just reflect on, is like, when do emotional states, or when do I let emotional states waste my energy? Because I feel like a lot of my wasted energy was anger, right? Anger and being upset and angry and just yelling and screaming and throwing shit. I'm like, damn, you know how much like wasted energy I fucking wasted on those emotions and then doing those actions? Like I definitely probably cut my life short by, I'm going to say like 3 to 4 years, which kind of, when you think about it, is kind of crazy. Like I'd rather have those 3 or 4 years back than cutting it short and then being like, being the crazy monster I used to be when it came to those high emotional states. But what I can do is I can breathe now, take my time, and then really work on being really less emotional when it comes to those moments, right? Like when you don't need emotion, or when like that type of emotion is like a negative effect on you. So that's one to think about. What's the next one? Here's another good one. The thought is laundry will always get done. And I feel like this works in two ways. One, it works on the not putting more pressure on yourself than you really have to, or that you already have anyway, not doubling the pressure. And then two, being present. So the first one is, at the end of the day, you got a shit ton of things to do. You're at work and you're like, fuck, I got to do this laundry because I don't have any underwear or socks. I got to get this fucking laundry. But now all of a sudden you got this and you got that. And somewhere in the back of your brain, you're like, this like little fucking 10-pound gorilla starts weighing down on you, and it starts affecting you because you're not fully present because you're doing something and you're thinking about the fucking laundry that you got to do. So like whatever scenario that, that would relate to you, just remember that no matter what, laundry always gets done. So don't let it affect you, or don't let it put any extra added pressure on you that then affects your emotional states, right? So that's the idea. Oh, well, I got to do this, I got to do that, I got to do that, I got to pay the bill, I got to call this person, I got to call that person, the repair person's coming, the bill's due, oh no, the kid's sick, like whatever it is, it's like, okay, listen, at the end of the day, it's going to get done, okay? Laundry will get done. And then the follow-up to that is, when you are at work and you're thinking about laundry, you got to go do laundry, you're not 100% fully present. So the goal is, okay, laundry will get done. The thought came in. I gave it its presence. I acknowledged it. I understand that it's going to get done. It's gone. I'm going to go and I'm going to focus here and I'm going to be present. And then when you go do laundry, it's the same fucking thing, because when you go do laundry, just take that time to be present, in terms of laundry. Now, sometimes maybe because it's just, I'm putting stuff in, and you're thinking about other things. But I would say the thought or the idea would be like, just know that the laundry gets done and be present when you're either doing the laundry or when you're not doing the laundry. So those are the two things. Remember, always the laundry gets done. Oh shit, I got all this, and this, or you hear somebody saying, man, I got all of this and I got that. I've got so much pressure on me. It's like, I don't know what to do. You can just tell them that the laundry always gets done. Listen, don't worry about it, man. The laundry always gets done. Or lady, it always gets done. So take that extra added pressure off, because you're going to do the laundry. You're going to wash your socks. You're going to have underwear because you're going to put it on. And if you don't, then then that's fine for a day or two. But at the end of the day, at some point, that laundry is going to get done, and it's going to get folded, and it's going to get put away. So don't stress out too much. Okay, so that's the second one to think about. Okay, what was it? Let's see. So first one was wasted energy. The second one was laundry always gets done, not putting extra pressure on yourself, and then also just being present. And then, let's see, what do I have here? I think that's it. That's it for this one. I think those are two good ones. Breathwork, ice bath. Yeah, so that's it. Just be present about all those things, guys. I hope this one hits home, or it helps. Two little easy ones that you can just keep reinforcing, and it becomes an influence. Share with other people if you need it, or if you hear them say it. Just hit them with the laundry. The laundry always gets done. See what happens to their body, like their state, and then even their mind. You can see it in their eyes once they get it. They're like, okay, yeah, all right, that makes sense. You know what? Thanks. You know what I mean? So hit them with the laundry gets done. Don't waste your energy on the things that you can conserve your energy and elongate your life, in a positive way. Appreciate you guys. Thanks again for being awesome. Keep crushing it. And we'll see you guys on the next one. And don't forget, nothing changes until you do.